All right, have you ever wished you had a secret superpower? I mean, a real one. Well, guess what? Today, we're going to uncover an incredible superpower that's hidden right inside the Arabic language. Seriously, let's dive in and see how it works.
Okay, so check this out. On the left, we've got English. Muhammad gave Khalid a book. Simple enough, right? But what happens if we mix it up? A book gave Muhammad Khalid. That doesn't make any sense at all. The sentence just breaks. But now, look over at the Arabic side. You can totally scramble the words, move them all around, and guess what? The meaning stays exactly the same. It always means that Muhammad is the one giving the book. Wild, right?
So, how in the world is that possible? How can Arabic just shuffle its words around like a deck of cards and not get totally confused? I mean, is it some kind of magic trick? Well, the answer isn't exactly magic. It's something even cooler. It's a secret code, and that code has a name: I'rab. See, I'rab is all about these tiny little sounds you find at the very end of Arabic words, and these sounds, they're like secret clues that tell us exactly what role each word is playing in the story. Okay, to make this whole thing super easy and honestly a lot of fun, let's use our imagination. Let's pretend that every single Arabic sentence is its own little stage play. Trust me, once you see it like this, I'rab becomes a piece of cake. So, in our awesome sentence play, we've got a cast of 4 main players. First up, you've got the director. This is the boss word, the one giving all the orders. Think of it like the verb. Then you've got the actor. This is the word that actually follows the director's orders. Every actor gets a role, like being the hero of the story, the one doing the action. And here's the best part, the real secret, the costume. This is that special ending sound, and it's what shows everyone what the actor's role is. All right, let's see this in action. We're going to see just how powerful these costumes are. Watch how changing just that tiny little ending sound can totally flip the script and change who the hero of our story is. Okay, take a look at this sentence. It says, Akrama Sa'idun Muhammadan, which means Sa'id honored Muhammad. Now, I want you to listen really, really closely to the name Sa'id. Can you hear that un sound at the end? Sa'id un. That un right there, that's the hero costume. It's the big, shiny clue telling us that Sa'id is our hero. He's the one doing the act. All right, you ready for this? We're going to do a super fast costume change. Let's see what happens to our little play now. And presto, just like that, the sentence is now, Akrama Muhammadun Sa'idan. Listen again. Muhammadun. See that? The hero costume jumped from Sa'id right over to Muhammad. So now he's the hero of the story. The whole sentence means Muhammad honored Sa'id. The entire meaning just completely flipped, all because we changed one tiny sound. And that, right there, is the amazing power of I'rab. It seriously doesn't matter where the words are placed in a sentence. That little costume at the end is the ultimate clue. It's the secret code that tells you exactly who the real hero is. It unlocks the whole story. So I know what you might be thinking. Okay, that's kind of cool, but does one tiny little sound really matter that much? And the answer is, oh, yes. A huge, gigantic yes. Let me show you a really, really important example. Okay, in the Holy Quran, there's a verse, and the meaning is, only the scholars fear Allah. Now, this meaning is perfectly crystal clear. Why? Because all the words are wearing their proper I'rab costumes. All the ending sounds are exactly right. And this is where it gets super, super important. See, in this verse, the word for scholars is wearing the hero costume, so they're the ones who have fear. But what if you got the sound wrong? If you accidentally swapped the costumes, the hero costume would jump over to the word for Allah, and that would flip the meaning to something completely wrong and dangerous. The idea that Allah fears the scholars. Whoa, that one tiny sound is the key that protects the true meaning. So you see, I'rab isn't just some boring grammar rule. It's a protector of the truth. Okay, so now that you've seen just how powerful I'rab is, let's talk about your new superpower. Because what you just learned, it's the first step in an absolutely incredible adventure. So give yourself a big pat on the back. You've officially learned the secret of I'rab. From now on, you can look at an Arabic sentence and you'll be able to spot the whole cast of the play, the directors, the actors, and of course, their super important costumes. You've basically just unlocked level 1 of this amazing language. So the real question is, are you ready to find out what other incredible secrets are waiting to be discovered? If you're excited to keep this adventure going and become a total Arabic grammar superstar, you should definitely subscribe to Tafheem-E-Nahw. They've got tons of other awesome lessons that make learning this beautiful language super fun and easy. Thanks so much for joining me today.